All right, cool. How's everyone doing? Welcome to our first meetup. This is the World Computing Organization. So the mission of our organization and our core purpose is to connect people who are passionate about technology, like you guys, all over the world. I know right now we're just in Detroit, we're in Michigan, but our goal is we're going to start in Detroit, start in Michigan, and then we're going to go all over the world with it. So that's the goal. And the vision is for the World Computing Organization to be an important medium and ground where people who are passionate about technology will be able to connect and communicate with other like-minded individuals. So if you're passionate about technology, someone else is passionate about technology, the goal of the organization, our vision, our mission is to just be able to be the platform and the medium that two people ought to be able to connect. And have a network of professionals and just people who are passionate about technology, whether they're students, whether they're kids, whether they're adults, whether they're professionals, or if they're entrepreneurs. Doesn't matter. If you're passionate about technology, if you're interested in it, doesn't matter what your profession is. So even if you're an artist or if you're just a person who's interested in it, you can use the World Computing Organization as a platform to connect with other like-minded individuals. So my name is Don McDavish. I'm the president and board member of World Computing Organization.
My name is Arpin. I'm the vice president and a board member of World Computing Organization.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Elisa. I'm the treasurer and board member of World Computing Organization.
A little bit about myself. So I'm currently a software engineer at PwC, which is an accounting firm, and I'm also an adjunct professor at Lawrence Tech, which is a school not too far from here. It's a local university. I teach computer science. Some of the main classes I teach are databases, comparative programming languages, software quality, and did I say comparative programming languages? Yeah, so I teach some interesting classes. So if you guys are interested in any of those topics, we can connect after.
Yeah, I work here at Traffic Control System as a product manager.
Thank you, Arpin. Hey, Rob, for providing the venue.
Exactly. Thank you. You're welcome.
We want to thank Dave Robbins and ICS for providing our venue. So I'm a software engineer for Amrock, and then on the side I do crypto blockchain development on the side as well.
And since I see a lot of familiar faces, I just want to let you know this is a different meetup than Michigan Self-Driving Tech meetup that you've been on the past. This is a non-profit organization that I founded with my friends.
This is the next level.
Exactly. So what's the problem? So what we're trying to solve here, you'd be like, oh, another organization, right? Well, we saw in the industry that there's a large disconnect between professional technology organization in the market, but only we can solve this issue. So let me tell you what exactly the problem is. So currently, you have seen these icons, IEEE, SAE, and ECM. They're too focused on royalty, payments, and profit, all that stuff, and they've been around for decades, for many decades. And there's a lot of community, and there are a lot of there is a lack of connectivity and community in the technology space. One of the biggest disconnect they have is they are too large that they cannot come up with a newer idea. So they're too focused on expanding their revenue and expanding their legacy, how they can continue that. Another problem we notice, another thing we notice about the social media sites, with LinkedIn, one can connect to the professional network, like groups like us, and they search for the job, but it's cluttered with all the advertisement and spam that you see all over the LinkedIn. And then there's a limited space on creating groups, like community like us, on there. And there's no support for events and forums. I know they just added very recently, but it's not to the level that Meetup provides. On the other hand, Meetup is too expensive, and then they don't have a collaboration tools. So meetups like us, there are smaller meetups that are going on, they either use like Slack or different medium or platform to communicate with their groups. So there's also that disconnect. So what about Facebook group, right? That kind of solves that issue, but their biggest problem is the privacy. They use our data to make profit, and then if they don't like our group, they will randomly remove it from the site without any explanation. So what's the solution? World Computing Organization is the solution.
So basically, these are great platforms, and they all have their uses. But what we noticed is that there's some gaps there that we thought that WCO would be able to solve. So basically, what we're thinking is we're free with everything that Meetup, LinkedIn, IEEE, and ACM all have, and we have a lot more. So we're for technology professionals, by technology professionals. We have a sense of community, and we're allowing for a platform to be able to create a platform on WCO's platform and be able to befriend one another, send messages, have a forum, and have a real just sense of community. And what also we're going to help, we can help anyone do who's willing to use our platform is set up their Discord. We have a bunch of Discord bots that we have available. Set up NFTs. So we're going to show you our own NFT in our Founders Club. And then you can be part of a movement. So basically what you get with WCO is being part of a movement. You have, you're going to have access to everything that WCO has access to, including teachers, mentors, be able to look through the network, have a private community, and also we're rolling out other features such as having events and jobs to be able to connect people who are looking for employees, or what they call them, team members now, and then people who are who want to work for a company or even for a startup. Anything like that, participate in forums, discussions, that kind of thing. So WCO is the solution to be able to do everything that these other platforms can do that matters, plus more.
This is our front page of the site. As you first land, you will see all the tabs on the top. Is a sign up and sign in button. If you scroll down a little bit, you will see all the blog or our news about our Well Computing organization. Once you create groups, you will be able to see different groups just like meetup.com. But cool part about this groups, you can make your own. And you can search on the tab. You can filter it by your preferences as well as your location, etc.
So you can actually make your own group as well. I just want to know.
Yep.
Yeah, so then basically you could have your group in this list.
Just like how we have our on meetup.com.
And then you basically use this template to create a group.
Exactly. And it's completely free. We don't even charge money. Isn't that weird? Yeah. So you create a group, you can talk, you can add discussion, you can add photo. It will walk you through a step on how to actually create this group. Next slide. There's also forms. So a lot of time when you're searching in computer science, when you're like stuck in a problem, you will search that same question on Google and you will find like a Stack Overflow answer. We have something similar called forms, where you can search, you can make a public discussions, you can make private discussions, you can, your members could go in there and start a topic, like, hey, I can't get this Python to execute this code. They will paste the code and somebody else will respond. So it's kind of like Reddit as well as Stack Overflow of the forums. And it's very interactive. You can even change the preference to private, public, or people with the membership in the view.
So I know we might seem small now, but we're planning to expand the organization. And as we expand the organization, if you guys build your group and then use our platform, you will have access to anyone within this organization as well as your own. Plus, we're your developers, right? So if you guys need a new feature, you guys can contact us and say, hey, I need this feature for my forum. And then basically what we're allowing you guys to do is focus on your meetup, focus on your group, focus on your organization, and then let us be kind of your developers or your platform, and you guys can contact us. Anything you guys want built, we can put it through the pipeline. We also have a Discord. So our Discord has a community of thinkers of people. Right now the Discord is still new, so there's only a few members. But if you guys want to check it out, join it. Basically over here you can join it. We can talk about computing topics, talk about information. If you guys want to share a link, something you find interesting, some question you have, maybe you're facing a tech issue. Now, I mean, the whole purpose of this is like a further reach than beyond your company. So for instance, if you're at your company, you really only have access to people at your company. If you're a startup, that's not really that much, right? If you're at a larger company, sometimes you have a lot more. But if you're a startup or maybe a smaller company, maybe you're just working with one other person, you guys are just trying to launch an idea. You can't ask your company about it if you're working for one, because they'll be like, hey, what are you trying to do a startup for? You work for me. Like, so yeah, basically, welcome to the Discord server. Welcome to WCO. You can join it. You can ask us questions. Right now there's just a couple of us, but we're going to expand more. And it's going to get bigger and bigger, and we're really excited to show this to you guys.
Right here, I want to say, you can donate to the World Computing Organization as well. We are a nonprofit. your donations are actually tax or write-offs as well, because we're an official 501c3 in the eyes of the U.S. government. We also have our own trademark. But I just want to mention that we do have a donate page. You can donate, cash, PayPal. You can donate tech. You can donate cryptocurrency, and I know later on we're going to have cryptocurrency talk. Well, you can donate through Amazon Smile, and then there's also more ways to give as well. Through also like unique ways like using Brave browser and things like that. So.
Yeah. So the whole point of this is with the donate page, what we allow you to do is, for instance, because we're a nonprofit, we're not going to charge anyone to use the platform. Instead, we accept donations, and it doesn't need to be cash, even though we do accept it. But if you have like a laptop or a computer or like a camera or anything, we accept tech, and we write you off a tax deductible for that. And then also, if you guys have an organization, we can create this donate page for you guys with all these different donation options. So
if you're a crypto whale, we would love to take take some crypto donations.
So check out, we got
tax
write-off for
yeah, basically, Dom basically explained this. You can donate laptops, computers, TVs, smartwatches, anything that if you're a company or person, you can just fill out a form on our donate page. There's a tab called Donate Tech. And just fill out the form, and we'll give you a receipt within 3 business days. And
a lot of people say, okay, by donating tech, where is it going? One of the things we're doing is we're connecting with local schools, and then basically our local schools, and then basically anyone who needs like a computer who doesn't have one. We connect people who donate tech with people who need tech. It's basically the idea. So that's tech.
Donate through Amazon Smile. So a lot of time you purchase something from Amazon, you can use this. Amazon support nonprofits through something called Amazon Smile. So if you just use smile.amazon.com, you pick us as a charity, because since we are a 501c nonprofit, part of the profit that Amazon makes, it gives a little bit of that money to us.
Yeah, at no cost to you, by the way.
Cost to you.
Actually, every time you don't use Amazon Smile, like Amazon's just keeping the profit. So, you're making Jeff Bezos make bigger rockets, but you can. So yeah, Amazon Smile is a really cool feature. A lot of people don't know about it. So you can either choose WCO or another charity and then every time you buy anything on Amazon, a portion of that goes to the Amazon Smile Fund, which is really cool.
We have something called Founders Club. So if you go worldcomputing.org tokens, you will see 2 kinds of tokens, digital token and physical token.
So we have a physical token right here. So this is a physical token. So
you just pass it around.
Yeah.
Click on the digital token. It will take you to our NFT page. So this is where the NFT is stored for World Computing Organization, and we will help you set it up if you're interested. When you click on the physical token, when you become a Founders Club, if you choose to become with the physical coin, you can go down there and you can be the first 100 member to be listed on the website.
There's an option you can be listed on the website saying, hey, Jeff Bezos.
Anonymous is allowed.
Yeah, anonymous is allowed. But let's say you donate a small amount, you can be part of the Founders Club, and you also get.
And this is the form you have to fill out in order to get it, and we can even ship it to you at your house.
Well, you guys are right here.
Yeah, we also can do in person as well.
The Founders Club. So we have a digital token. Basically, maybe some of you guys have heard of NFTs. Basically, NFT is a non-fungible token. So basically, each one of these tokens, only you get to have it, and it's there forever on the blockchain. We use Rarible, and basically the cost of it, at the time of us writing this, it was around $10. However, so as you guys know, the price of Ethereum went up, so it's a little bit more than $10 right now. But basically, it's 0.005 ETH, which is around. It was $10. Now it's a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a little bit more.
So that's the donation. That's the donation recommendation for the digital token, and you get the non-fungible token from Rarible, and you get to be part of the Founders Club, and vice versa. The physical token. Similar, but you don't get the digital token, get the physical token. So we understand some people like the digital one, and some people like the cold, hard, physical, real thing. So it's up to you. We have both the physical and the digital, and if you want both of them, instead of $10, it's $20. It's basically the idea.
And if you don't want any, that's okay.
Yeah,
so don't worry, like,
so if you donate $20, you get both. If you donate $10, you can get the physical, and also if you donate $10 as well, you can also get a digital one as well. So we also do it in person as well.
So what's next for us is we're gonna keep expanding the Detroit community. We're starting here, and we're expanding the Detroit community before we go to the rest of Michigan, the rest of the nation, the rest of the world. We're adding more features to our website, the jobs page. We're enhancing events. We're adding more features. We're looking to get into some conferences. So this is a kickoff meeting, but we're looking to do soon, planning some conferences and get some speakers and things of that nature. Getting more user feedback from you guys about the platform and about our organization, and figuring out what we're doing good, what you want to see, what we can be doing better, and if you'd like, you can become a volunteer. Basically, what we're looking for is if you want, after you can talk to one of us about if you want to volunteer for the organizations or become a part of what we're doing, and we would love to have you as a volunteer. So if you guys would be interested in signing up and seeing how you could help out.
Since we're 501c3, I know some of the larger organizations, you can actually choose to use volunteer time towards World Computing Organization. And if you don't see that option in your employer's page, please contact us as well, and we can see what platform they use. But we make sure we are on all the platforms where if you have a larger employer, you should be able to use your volunteer hours towards World Computing Organization.
Yeah, a lot of the time these large companies, they give you guys volunteer hours, and everyone's like, oh well, when am I going to do volunteering? But I mean, you could use it for participating in WCO. We do a lot of fun events. We do a lot of fun things. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're looking for speakers. So if you're interested in speaking, or if you know someone who's interested in speaking, or even if you know someone who knows someone who's interested in speaking, hit us up for any future events. Spread the word to your friends. Let them know about this organization. We're looking to expand, to have more meetings. We're looking for volunteers, advisors, people looking to help us out. Right now, it's only a few of us, and we're looking to expand. And then you can also join the Founders Club by getting some tokens. Thank you. Any questions so far?
Any questions? All right, let's give a round of applause for Dom. And Orphan.
Thank you. So, you guys.